Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I wanted to talk about relaxation tips. If you've never suffered from anxiety, you don't know how lucky you are. Anxiety it's a real bitch. I've suffered from anxiety ever since I was a kid. When I was little, I remember being anxious a lot. I didn't know it was anxiety. I didn't know what it was. But I was nervous, apprehensive. I was always worried. I don't know. It's just a very uncomfortable feeling. It's like a feeling of not being at ease. And then sometimes, like, your heart can race. You can get sweaty palms. You might feel like you're going to pass out. There have been times where I really thought I was definitely going down, It's not pleasant. So what do you do to control this anxiety? I mean, there's always medication, but I'm not a big advocate for medication unless it's absolutely necessary. I really feel like medicating issues, sometimes it's necessary. Look, there's no two ways about it. You need the medication. But sometimes if you can do something a little bit more positive where and not have to take the medication, I think that it's better. It's only my opinion. It doesn't make it right, but that's just my opinion. So I found great relief in yoga, and I get a lot out of running. So just the exercise, the body holds emotions. So when you start to move the body physically, you help to release some of the emotions and tension that you're holding. But now what happens if you're in a situation where you can't exercise for whatever the reason is? You just can't exercise. Well, Epsom salt baths are great, but what if you don't have a bathtub? Okay, there are things that you can still do. You can light a white candle and focus on the flame, even if you just do this for 30 seconds or a minute, and just surround yourself with positive white light. If you make it a practice and part of your everyday routine, it becomes easier and it becomes not so crazy and out there, because it's just something that you do, and you'll do it every day, and you make it a routine. Sage, lavender essential oil is great for relaxation. You can put it on your pillow. You can put it on a handkerchief and put it underneath your pillow. You can rub a little underneath your nose. It'll help you to relax and go to sleep at night. But there's also breathing techniques. So yoga, I found so much anxiety relief when I started doing yoga regularly. And I remember that, like, my first couple of classes, when the teacher would go over the breathing, I would be sitting there like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm doing it right. What if I'm not doing it right? What if I got the count wrong? I'm screwing it up. I'm not going to get the benefits. I'm not going to relax. All this is going on inside my head. When meanwhile, it's like, if you're breathing, you're taking in oxygen and you're expelling carbon dioxide, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. So don't get so caught up in that. You are doing it right. So what I would suggest is just take a big deep breath. There's more air inside your lungs than you think. And it sounds like I'm going to teach you how to breathe. It's like, duh, I know how to breathe. But we don't breathe deep. We don't take in enough air, and we don't expel a lot of air. We are just very shallow breathers. So we want to learn how to breathe deep, and it will slow the heart rate. It will calm us down, and it's not so hard once you get the hang of it. So there are a couple of different breathing techniques. One, they say you use your thumb and your ring finger. You close off your right nostril, inhale through your left. Hold it, pinch it, hold it, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, pinch it, hold it, exhale through the left. So that's supposed to help balance the brain. Now what you can do is you can inhale for 4, hold it for a count of 2, exhale for 4. Inhale for 4, hold it for a count of 2, exhale for 4. If that's too much and you just want to focus on your breathing, I learned a lot from when I started doing Pilates. It was like the Pilates training that I was doing. I learned a lot about the breathing. So a lot of times you'll hear people say, suck in your stomach, navel to spine. Well, if you sucked in your stomach, it's almost like you're holding in your breath. Instead of thinking of holding in your breath, think of your belly pulling it in and up. So you pull it in and up as if you wanted to tuck it right underneath your ribs. If you put your fingers right under your ribs, right where the ribs meet, that's where you want to pull your belly. So you pull it in and up. And then exhale, blow it all out. Inhale, the belly pulls in and up. So now my belly's pulled in and up, but I can still talk freely. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not sucking it in. I'm talking freely. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. There's more air in there than you think. So another thing that you can do, and this is more of like a singer's thing, it's to control the flow of breath. So you inhale, big deep breath in, you feel your whole stomach get real puffed out. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. This will help to increase your lung capacity, and it's going to help you learn to breathe deeper. And what you can do, and I would suggest doing it on your belly. I can't do it with the camera because I don't have anyone here to film me, but I would do this lying on your belly, and not lying on your belly, I'm an ass. Lying on your back, put your hand on your belly, and then inhale. You'll watch your belly get nice and big, and then exhale, the belly pulls in and up. Inhale. Exhale. I know it sounds crazy that we need to learn how to breathe, but we really do need to learn how to breathe. And you can see it in a child that's having a temper tantrum. Their face turns red, or even, like I've had people say to me, like when I've been in the middle of one of my panic attacks, which I'm known to have, you can hear the panic in your voice, and you can see the shallowness of breath. It's like, so you always try to breathe in through the nose, and out through the nose. Or you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And this should help to relax you. A couple of other things that you can do with to relax. Selenite towers are great. They're not expensive. You can order them online. You can get them at your local rock shop if you have one. Selenite lamps, they cleanse and purify the air in your surroundings. The bowl of salt water underneath the bed is great. Lavender oil, you can put it in a diffuser. You can get lavender incense. Anything lavender is going to be calming. And then they even say color therapy. Light blue is very calming. And then there's visualization techniques. So say you have trouble sleeping at night. You're trying to fall asleep and your mind is in 5 million places. You take a big deep breath in, exhale completely, close your eyes, and imagine yourself like it could be on a planet floating through the sky. See the black night sky, and you're sitting on top of the earth and you're just floating by. And every time your mind wanders off, you come back to this image. And soon you will fall asleep. You just keep coming back to the same image. You could be laying on a beach. You could be in the desert. It doesn't matter where. Pick a place that resonates with you. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, and it's going to start to become second nature to you. You'll start to make it a habit of, once you start to feel nervous or you feel like you can't relax, you'll start to tune into the breathing. So it's just a practice and a process like everything else. Okay, guys, if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.